to wake up, listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Need brakes fixed? Alternator replaced? Oil change? Tie rods? Ball joints? Or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important. And that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many Gorman items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Something new at Stanfield's Fish Market. That's right, he has fresh cut deli meats. He has Cajun style turkey breast, bologna, hickory smoked turkey breast, summer sausage, ham and cheese loaf, sow, and he has holly barbecue loaf. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 2 p.m. Remember to get to Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in the city of Fordyce, Arkansas, or just call them at 870-352-0353. Remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. Looking for more insurance coverage? Now at Milton Insurance Agency, e-bikes and compact tractors are now acceptable. They have expanded their motorcycle program to ensure their customers that ride e-bikes or use small tractors on or off their property have the protection they need while enjoying their passion. Standalone specialized insurance has benefits not found on standard homeowners or form policies. They want to get their customers the coverage they want at a price they can afford with a specialized recreational lines policy. So, if you own an e-bike or a compact tractor and need a free quote, call 870-352-2155 or stop by 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m., or you can visit them on their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
You need to hear this if you're in Fordyce. From mufflers to deer stands, we do it all. Hey Fordyce, looking for more than just muffler repairs? Head over to Fordyce Muffler Shop at 1414 Highway 79, 167 Bypass. Jay and Cindy are your friendly local experts for CV axle repairs, custom deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, and even floating fishing piers. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need to chat? Give us a call at 870-352-5733. We're not just a shop. We're part of the community, supporting events like Fordyce on the Cotton Belt. So come on down to Fordyce Muffler Shop, where we don't do just mufflers, we do it all. See you soon.
If your insurance is costing a fortune, it's time for a change. Welcome to Milton Insurance Agency, your local insurance experts in Fordyce, Arkansas. Whether it's home, auto, business, or life insurance, Skip and Patrick have got you covered. And that's not all. They also offer specialized coverage for e-bikes and small compact tractors. Need help with Medicare? They can assist with that too. Milton Insurance Agency has been a trusted name in our community since 1978, offering personalized service and competitive rates. Visit us at 314 North Spring Street, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For a free estimate, call Skip or Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Milton Insurance Agency, your peace of mind is our priority.
Everybody is looking for fresh fish and tasty treats. Head over to Stanfield's Fish Market at 710 Morton Street in Fordyce. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 2. From ribeye steaks to live fishing bait and pet food to seasonal plants, we've got it all. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. Stanfield's Fish Market, your one-stop shop for everything you need.
Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Jeff. Facebook is definitely throttling this morning, so yeah, hopefully I can make it through the show. I don't know if they're doing repairs or what, but I've been kicked off and I've had a few delays. It was jumping and everything. So hopefully I can get through with the show today. But they may be doing repairs or whatever it is that they're doing. But good morning, good morning, good morning. So good to see everybody this morning. Wakey, wakey, wakey. Get up out that bed. Get up out the bed. Get them feet on the floor. Get them feet on that floor. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Good morning. What's going on, Nicole McGee, Rosie Lowe, Jeff McLemore, Aaron Reinhardt? What's going on, John Jones? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Rosie Lowe, how you doing, Rosie? Good morning. Good to see you. Wanda Wade, what's going on with you, Wanda? How you doing? How you doing? So good to see everybody that's logging in. Good morning, Aaron Reinhardt. So good to see you. Woke up this morning. You won. So good to see everybody. You know, good morning to all the sponsors out there. Milton Insurance, good morning to you. Stanfield's Fish Market, Stuckey's Automotive, good morning, good morning. Fordyce Muffler Shop, Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, good morning to you. Good to see you. What's up, Sammy Marshall? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got, got a great topics lined up. What's up, Manny Reynolds? What's up, Ken Folk? Good to see you, cuz. Man, y'all come on in. I don't know if you're riding down the street or if you're on your way to work. I don't know what you got going on this morning. If you're riding, where you headed to this morning? What are your plans today in Fordyce or surrounding areas? What's up? I always like to give a shout out to all the surrounding towns. Good morning, Warren, Arkansas. What's up, Hampton, Arkansas? Good morning, Hermitage, Arkansas. What's going on? Big city of El Dorado, Arkansas. Good morning to you, Bearden, Arkansas. What's going on, Sparkman? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Camden, Arkansas. What's going on, Gurdon, Arkansas? Good morning. What's going on, Leventis Johnson? What's happening with you, my brother? Good morning to the big city of Fordyce. Good morning to, that's right, guys, Cooter Neck. Good morning. Good morning to Ave in Arkansas, Tulip, Arkansas, Carthage, Arkansas. Good morning to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Sheridan, Arkansas. Good morning to Little Rock, Arkansas. Good morning to Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, if I miss your town, you can always say good morning to me, and I'll say good morning to your town. Good morning, Warren, Arkansas, says Cassandra Fields. She's holding down, that's right, Lumberjack City. What's going on, Buck Snort, Arkansas? We got some names, don't we? Buck Snort. Aaron Reinhardt was late, just done with my coffee. All right, we say Aaron says good morning, Tulip, Arkansas. Good morning, Ferndale, Arkansas. Good morning to you, all these little cities and surrounding towns. You know, so Jeff, Leventis say good morning to you, Jeff McLemore, if you didn't see that. So y'all come on in, share the show if you don't mind. You know, big shout out to all you morning people who get up in the morning time. Because I see so many people be like, man, I would have watched your show, but man, you up too early. 7 o'clock early, bro. I wake up sometime at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And they talking about 7 a.m. Oh, man, it's just too early. 7 o'clock to 7, 2. Man, come on. I can't sleep. I'll sleep late when I die. We got the big Kingsland, Arkansas, says Leventis. Kingsland, Arkansas in the building. Kingsland, Arkansas. New Edinburgh, Arkansas. Good morning to you, New Edinburgh, Kingsland. You know, guys, I was on Google the other day, and I was curious as in where did a lot of the names of these towns come from? You get time, Google that. You'll be amazed at how these cities got their names. You'll be amazed. What's up, Janice Alexander? Good to see you. What's up, Takesha Davis, one of the famous twins down there in the big Bradley County area, Warren, Arkansas. What's going on, Sandra Luckett? Happy hump day to you. Good to see you, girl. Y'all wake up, share the show. Tell your friend. Wake up your friends, the Girl Joe show on. Go act like Jimmy Kimmel Live is on. You know, y'all get up. We've been doing this a long time. You know, so y'all get up. Come get up. That's right, get up. Call your friend. Hey, girl, G Joe's on. We got 2 great topics lined up. What's up, Joyce Williams? Good to see you. The Badger City, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good to see you, Joyce Williams. Good to see you in the big Arkadelphia, Arkansas. You know, what are y'all towns famous for? If you know that while you're watching the show right now, what's your town's famous for? What is it in your city that they have a festival for? Tell me what it is. We'll name it. You know, we got Conway, Arkansas up in the building by way of Tanika Giles. Good to see you, girl. Good morning, Miss Glenda Jackson over on YouTube. It's so good to see you, Miss Glenda. So good to see you. Nicole McGee. Joe, did you say your Easter speech Sunday? Yeah, girl, I'm gonna say my Easter. I'm finna cut the music down. I'm gonna say my Easter speech today. Y'all ready? I ain't gonna say my Easter speech until y'all, I done cut the music down. I'm not gonna say my Easter speech until y'all tell me y'all ready. Tell me y'all ready. I'm gonna tighten my coat up. Y'all ready? Tell me. I want y'all to tell me if y'all ready for my Easter speech. And I'm gonna say my Easter speech. I'm saying my Easter speech. I'm gonna say I was in the 7th grade when I said this Easter speech. Y'all ready? Here's my Easter speech, and I'm gonna give y'all an example of how it went. I was 6 or 7 years old, and I didn't want to do my Easter speech, but my mama made me do my Easter speech, and she gave me a piece of paper that looked like this right here. It had this much. See, these kids don't know nothing about Easter. Y'all already know. These kids today don't know nothing about Easter speeches. Y'all know what we used to do in church. You get a piece of paper, and it had that much writing on it. It had that much. It had, y'all. Who remember that? And they want you to rememorize. They want you to rememorize this much. All these words. They give you a speech just like y'all remember that. They want you to rememorize. And they give you a speech. Nowadays, kids get up. All the kids say is, kids 14 years old getting up talking about, Happy Easter, everybody. They 14, 15, and they got a piece of paper. Or either they got their phone. I seen some kids, they were 15, 16 years old. They would stand up in front of church with a phone talking about, Happy Easter, everybody. Come on now, y'all. Come on. And they 15, 14 years old. When we were little, boy, your mama come home with a piece of paper with that many words on it, and you got to memorize all them words. So my mama gave me my paper, y'all. I was ready. I was at home, y'all. I was standing up in the mirror. I was practicing, y'all. I had my speech was like, Jesus rose on Easter Day to save the world, so I say. He raised the dead, got off the cross. You can't tell me he ain't the boss. Jesus rose on Easter Day. He killed the Easter bunny, so now I can say that Jesus lived on Easter Day and Mary was his mama. I didn't say nothing that was on the paper. I didn't say nothing that was on the paper. My mama had the paper, and my mama was confused. My mama. That ain't what that say. My mama was confused. I got up. I straight remixed my Easter speech. My Easter speech. I was saying Jesus rose, because every section it had Jesus rose on Easter Day. So I remember that. I knew that Jesus rose on. So remember, every other sentence I had to say Jesus rose on Easter Day. That was every time I come back in. Jesus rose on Easter Day. He saved my uncle, and I can say he was the man who on the cross. Jesus Christ, he is the boss. Jesus rose on Easter Day. My auntie got caught with dope today. Jesus rose on Easter Day. My mama cussed my dad off while we was on our way to church. We said, hey, they didn't give me no more Easter speeches after that. They didn't give me no more Easter speeches after that. They was like, this dude on something serious. So
Hey, I was like, whatever goes. It didn't matter to me. It was, hey, Easter. But today, kids don't know what an Easter speech is, y'all. They may try to, you had homework. When they used to give you, they pass out the Easter speech. The little boy with the real thick glasses and he kind of slob a little bit, they always give him, Happy Easter, everybody. You better not can't read real good. They gonna give you a long speech, boy. 2, 3, you couldn't stand up there with your paper. Ain't nowhere in the world you would get your eyes knocked out the back of your head if you get up there with a piece of paper. Get up there with some paper if you want to. Y'all, they don't know nothing about that, y'all. These youngsters don't know nothing about that. I mean, I'm watching kids get up there with a piece of paper during their Easter speech. Heroes. Yay! All he said was heroes. Big piece of paper. All they said was heroes. Well, good morning. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Well, good morning, Joe Show. Good. Gotta go to work. Have a great day. Be careful out there in these Venice, man. Be careful out there on that road. Tanika, Easter speeches was homework. You right about that. Easter speeches was definitely homework. Yeah, you right, Sandra. Happy Easter Day. They done got dressed. Hold on, y'all. They done went spent. They done went spend $70 on a whole Easter outfit, or probably more, just for your son to get up and say, they rolled a stone away. They done spent $162 for your son to get up there who ain't been to church they ain't been to church all year long. Ain't been to church all year long. You done went and spent $170. And you done told everybody in the family, my baby got an Easter speech, son. Yeah. Get the phone out. Y'all record him when he say it. He come walking up there. He got a $170 outfit on. Holding his Easter basket. They ain't got nothing about the Lord in it. It got all Donald Duck stuff in it. They got Jesus. They got Power Ranger Easter basket. He up in front of the church holding a Power Ranger Easter basket. Ain't got nothing about the Lord in the bag. Ain't even got no real eggs in it. Got some fake eggs. You done spent $100. Let me take it back. You done spent $222. And he get up there and everybody got their phone on him. And he stand up and he say, heroes. Woo-hoo! That's my baby. It took him forever to memorize that. All right, I'm through. I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna leave y'all kids alone. Let me quit. Let me see. Tanika said Katie said hers without reading it from the paper. How long was it, Tanika? That's what I want to know. How long was it, Tanika? You know how long our speeches used to be, Tanika. You know how long they used to be. We got Cassandra says, have y'all seen the pastor that rolls out the girl? I saw that, Cassandra. They done rolled that dude up in church in a whole casket. He opened up. It don't say nothing in the Bible that Jesus was in a casket. Y'all folks doing too much at church. That's all I can tell you. Done wheel that man up in there like he in a car. And he opened up it. It opened up the gate, opened up the casket. He jump out. I just knew he was finna fall out that chair. That was one of them good chairs. Whew. All right. Tanika, you said it was a long speech. All right, Tanika, I want you to say your grandbaby speech. What was it? I want to hear you say your grandbaby speech. What was it, Tanika? Tell me what she say. All right, Joe Show. We got to get into our topics. But hey, guys, I found out that we did have a winner in the election on the 31st. I didn't have the outcome last show I did, but congratulations to Carolyn Gamble. Congratulations to Carolyn Gamble. Tanika, I know you didn't get that baby no Easter speech to just say he rose. Tanika Giles, you better not tell me what kind. I need to talk to her. Your baby, how smart I know your baby is. I know you did not give your baby no Easter speech to just say he rose. I don't even believe that. You ain't gonna make me believe that. You ain't gonna make. I know you didn't get that baby because that baby is smart. You gave to my hero. She could have said that from the seat. She ain't have to walk up there. You need to be better. You need to be. I bet my mama done better not give me no. Let him give me an Easter speech. Say he rose. I'm gonna stand up and say he rose and sit right back down. Girl, wait till I see Kylie. When I see her, I'll ask her. She'll tell me. You didn't get that baby no speech to just say he rose. You gonna make that baby walk all the way up there to Tanika for that? Wait till I see her. I'm gonna ask her, what was your Easter speech, baby? And if she stand up and say he rose, I'll talk to you. All right, guys, let's get into it. Get Kylie a big hug from me, Tanika. Let's get into it, Joe Show. Let's get into it. We got Janice Alexander says, Janice, let me see, put it up here. Janice says, what you looking at me for? I didn't come to stay. I just came to say happy Easter today. Okay. What you looking at me for? I didn't come to stay. I just came to say happy Easter today. Go ahead. Who said that? Janice, that was your speech. Janice, that's what you got up and said. Oh, Janice, that's kind of long, though. Good job, Janice. Good job, Janice. Good job. Man, I bet you better not no grown person get up and holler no happy Easter, everybody. You know, everybody who say happy Easter, everybody, you know folks sitting out there in the pew, they think something wrong with your kid, right? Church folk, you know they think something wrong with your child when you get up and they say, happy Easter, everybody. You know that. God bless him. Bless his soul. Lord bless him. Don't let your baby say that, because you know they think something wrong with your kid when they say that few little, happy Easter, everybody. That's what a person say who ain't got no speech. You know that's what somebody say who ain't got no speech. You know right. You know that right. That kid that done dressed all the way up and mama like, my baby gonna say a speech today. I don't care what nobody say. My baby gonna say a speech. Go on up there, Lil Ray Ray. Lil Ray Ray ain't got no speech. They ain't got his name wrote down. Lil Ray Ray ain't even a member of that church or nothing. Lil Ray Ray sitting in the back playing with a wrestling man. Ain't paying no attention, but Lil Ray Ray dressed up in his brand new suit. And mama said, Lil Ray, she said, is there anybody else in here got an Easter speech? Yeah, my baby right here, Lil Ray Ray, he got an Easter speech. Go on up there, Ray Ray. Ray Ray like, huh? Go on up there. We ain't got no speech. Just say happy Easter, everybody. That's how all that come from. And Lil Ray Ray walk up there, still holding his wrestling man in the hand, and he look up and he say, happy Easter, everybody. And his mama jump up. That's my baby right there. Mama just got out of jail. Mama ain't been to church all year long, but she'll tear that church up if they say Lil Ray Ray can't say his speech. She'll tear that whole church up. So you better let him say the speech. Y'all already know. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't lying. And then why come every Easter you always got that one family member gangster? You got that one family member gangster who don't never come to church. Only time they come to church is a funeral and Easter. That's it. But he come dressed up in there like a pimp, got that big old long chain hanging from his pocket all the way around his chair. He come up in the church, and he always want to be the one to get up and talk about how family need to come together. Why you always gotta be the one to stand up and gotta talk about how family ain't like it used to be? Man, check it out, dog. See what I'm saying? I came in this church, man, when I was little. And man, I'm telling you, man, only reason we get together right now, man, is cause of Easter, man, and funeral, man. We need to come together, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? I was locked down, and I was locked down. If I wouldn't have been locked down, they say I shot the dude. I didn't shoot the dude. All I know is we need to come together as a family. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? You know what I'm saying, Brother Jones? You know what I'm saying? We need to come together. Everybody sitting out there like this. Everybody got one of them in their family. They the come together guy. They the guy who always talking about how family ain't together and he ain't never around. Let's go, Billy. Let's go. All right, Joe Show, let's go. We got some topics. Are you ready for topic number one? If you're ready for topic number one, guys, I need you to say ready. Let's turn it up. Listen to it while you say ready. Let's get it, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. All right, guys, we got the Joe Show on here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. I see y'all lovely people here. Y'all looking so beautiful this morning. Look at y'all. Y'all looking so beautiful this morning. Y'all are looking so lovely this morning. Look at you. Look at yourself. You look marvelous. You feel marvelous. Good to see you. All right, guys, here is your first Joe Show topic of the morning. Let's read it. Bringing the music down. First topic said, man writes, Joe, my lady friend and I have been dating for 3 weeks. Here's my issue, Joe. She has a little girl by this guy. He's told her to not bring his little girl around me. It's been almost 4 weeks now, and she's doing exactly what her baby dad is telling her. She's keeping her daughter from around me. When I asked her why was she not bringing her daughter around, that's exactly what she told me. She told me that because her baby daddy said he didn't want his baby around him yet. All right, Joe, is this a red flag? Should I be concerned about this, or is the father right? What should I do? What should I do, Sammy Marshall? What you say, Sammy? I'm burning Mac this month. Well, what should he do? So he's got a girl he's been dating, well, basically look like for almost 4 weeks. And I don't know how long the courting stage went or whatever, but she got a little girl, and she won't even bring her baby around him, not even if she's there. Because her baby dad said, don't bring my baby daughter around no dude. So she's doing exactly what her baby daddy say. So this guy want to know, look, man, is this a red flag? I mean, should I be, is the dad right? I mean, is he just being a protective father, like, hey, learn this dude? I mean, what the situation is here, guys? So let me see what we got coming on. We got Erin, she's throwing up a red flag. We got Erin, she's running. We got Jeff says, walk away. There's still too much control from the baby daddy. All right, we got Sandra Luckett says, 4 weeks of dating. Why is he so concerned about their child being around him so soon? All right, so Sandra says, why are you concerned about the baby in 4 weeks? Sound like, Sandra, I'm going to speak for you. Sound like you're saying you should be more concerned about the relationship than you are about whether she bringing her kids around or not. And I want to add, I'm going to go ahead on and start adding some. I see I got some fingers typing. Until you just logging on, guys, we got a guy who's dating a girl. He's been dating her for practically 4 weeks. She haven't brought her baby girl around. and the reason why she haven't brought her baby girl around him, and I'm not gonna say how old the child, because it did not specify how old this daughter was, but she's not a baby, but she's a girl, she's a little girl, and the baby haven't been brought around the guy she's dating. So the guy that's dating is asking, like, you know, is this a red flag? I mean, normally, if a mama got a child, she'll have a child with her or whatever. So he want to know, I mean, what's the situation? Should this be a red flag? Should I be like concerned that she's doing what her baby daddy say do? Is the baby daddy right? He's just trying to be protective over his baby girl. I mean, what do you think in this situation? Because I'm gonna weigh in on this definitely. We got Sammy says, it's kind of a red flag, but you have to be careful who you bring around your kids, especially with your young daughter. All right, we got Mary says, good morning, Mary Poe, good to see you. We got Nicole says, I feel the same as Sandra Luckett. Why you want my child around? It's too early in this relationship. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead on and weigh in on this. If you can agree or disagree or whatever, but go ahead on and keep writing your comment and I'll keep reading it. All right. I see all kinds of stuff in this, but at the same time, he's saying that, okay, well, I got some concerns in this right here. I got some concerns, and then I'll read y'all comment. If you're dating somebody and it's been 3-4 weeks and she's not bringing her child around you, she got a child, you haven't been to her house in 4 weeks, you haven't heard the baby in the background, I mean something, but then you finally ask and she say, well, her father don't want the baby around me bringing it around. I'm concerned about that part right there. Because guess what? That man don't even trust your judgment as a woman. That's probably why y'all not together. Because the man you left don't trust your judgment of timing. The man you left don't trust the fact that you're going to bring in the right man. First off, if he was that concerned about you, he should have stayed with you. Because he got to understand he can't control the likes of your relationships and he's no longer with you. He can't tell you what you can and can't do, and he's no longer with you. If he wanted to be in your life and tell you what you can and what you can't do, he should have stayed there. And that's what happens in relationships. They leave the relationship, but they still want to control the relationship from on the outside. You a grown woman. You should be able to trust your instinct. You should be able to trust your gut. You should be able to have the knowledge to know when you should bring your daughter around a guy that you're dating. You should know that. You shouldn't have to be told that. Are you going to have to be told everything by this man? So you are absolutely wrong for that. You shouldn't have to be told by your baby daddy how to run your relationships and you're not with him. If that's the fact, you should have stayed with the man. You should have stayed with the man. Women, you should have good judgment enough. You should have good enough judgment to know when you should bring your baby around, and when your 4 weeks ain't long enough, then make it wait. Make it about what you want to do. Don't make it about what your baby daddy want. Make it, let me say that again. I want to say that real clear. Make it about what you want to do, not about what your baby daddy want to do. Because next your baby daddy going to start telling you who you can date. Your baby daddy going to start telling you who you can have over at your house. All because of his daughter. He going to control your home from where he from. And you're going to allow it to go on, all because he got a child by you. And you are absolutely wrong for that. You need to let your baby daddy know, it over here is me. I got this. And be responsible enough to know when to bring a man around your daughter. Be responsible enough as a mom to know that he's never going to trust nothing, because he's always going to have an issue with you because he ain't with you no more. But you better not allow him to start controlling what you do and how you do it, because he's going to be doing that all through your other relationships, and you need to cut that out. Whoo! Whoo! That's deep right there. Okay, let me go back. I got to read some comments, okay? We got Tanika said 4 weeks isn't long enough to meet the child. You should be more concerned about getting to know the mother. I agree with the father. You never know people's intentions. People are weirdos. Sometimes you just have to be wise, okay? We got Cassandra Field says, so dads are just protective of, some dads are just protective about their children. All right, we got Janet says, what if she break up with him? You don't need to expose your kids to everyone you date. All right, we got Manny. It's early for him to be around the child, but the question is, will he continue to try to control her? Exactly. All right, we got Jeff says, yep, the father says no is a red flag. All right, we got, she could also be using the father as an excuse, and it's that she don't want the child around him. That's a good point, Sandra. But either way, neither one of them should want the child around him after 4 weeks of dating. It's too soon. All right, amen, amen. We got Nicole, amen, amen. Well said, Joe. What's going on, Kevin? So yeah, that's my thing. My thing is, yes, your judgment call. It shouldn't be your baby daddy's judgment call. Don't allow it to be your baby's daddy's judgment call. I don't care how much the baby daddy is never going to trust your decisions no more because he's not with you. He's so used to controlling your ins and outs of the relationship because he was with you. Now he's not with you. Now you're going to allow him to control that while he's not there. Don't allow your baby daddy to control what you got going on. You make good judgments. If you feel 4 weeks ain't long enough, then just be straight up. Say, hey, I don't let nobody meet my baby till after 2 or 3 months or whatever. It ain't like he trying to keep the child. You'll be with him. But at the same time, you make sure you making those decisions. Don't let your baby daddy make those decisions, because next he'll be telling you what color shoes to wear. Come on now. I'm just keeping 100. We got Sydney Boyd. Good morning. Exactly. You don't know the history behind this. She could have a history with introducing men to her daughter, and the dad is trying to be protective, or she may be using the excuse because she's uncomfortable and not ready yet. So that same thing Sandra said, that she could be using the excuse that, well, the baby daddy don't want this to go on, which is a horrible excuse to use, and not wanting to say it herself. That's what I'm saying. Take control of your relationship yourself. If it's something you want to do, make sure it's what you want to do, not what your baby. Because let me see, baby daddy situations run men out of relationships all the time. The more control you let a man know you're dating, if you're dating a man and that man can see that the baby daddy is controlling you or telling you what you can and can't do, that man don't want to be with you. I wouldn't want to be with no woman that she's sitting up throwing up in my face that her baby daddy don't want me around the kid. I don't want to be with no woman like that. So you lose a good man because of that. So you make sure it's your choice, your decision. Stop throwing your baby daddy up in there. You know, stop doing that, because I wouldn't want to be with no woman who's telling me, well, my child's father, he don't want me. I'm automatic a man. And if a woman got a little girl, if that woman don't want me around a little girl, guess what? I don't care. I'm not even going to bring up your little girl name. I don't care if you don't bring your daughter around me, because I'm smart enough to know you'll do it in due time. Once you learn to trust in me, and once you learn that I'm a good guy, then you'll start bringing your daughter around me. That should be you. That should be you. Not your baby daddy. That should be you. And if your baby daddy thinking you got bad judgments about men and he's concerned or whatever, then you and him need to talk that out. But at the same time, when you start letting this man tell you what you can and can't do in your relationship, you just gonna be sitting around there single all the time, because don't no man want that. I know I wouldn't want to be dating no girl and she's telling me, let me call her baby daddy to see if it's okay for her to go to the movies with us. Let me call her baby daddy to see if it's okay that we take her to the skating rink. Let me call her baby daddy to see if it's okay for you to come to her birthday party. Let me call her baby daddy. That's what kind of relationship you gonna end up being in. So, if it's about her, that's cool. If she's making it about him, that ain't cool. Red flag. This your boy Joe, y'all. Great comments. Thank you guys so much. That was a great. What's going on, Mr. X? What's going on, Zay? When is your last day in Fordyce, man? When you getting up out of here? Okay, we got. He said, I'm married into 3 kids. Those kids' dad don't run a darn thing and didn't back then either. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, you got a situation. You got 3 kids, and they dad ain't running. That's where it should be. You with the woman, you should be holding things down, and she should trust you enough to do anything. And I want to say this. I want to say this right here and lead and say this right here. And I meant it when I said, if you're dating a man, and I'm gonna say this, and I want to know, do y'all agree with me? This gonna sound crazy, but you know you're gonna get it on the Joe Show. If you dating a man, and if you laying down with this man and you allowing this man to have sex with you, but you ain't letting him see your daughter, you done gave your body to this man in the most sensual way, and you still tell my little daughter, I don't want my daughter around you. I don't want my daughter around you, because you done laid up and done took your drawers off with the man. I don't want my daughter, and you there with the man. You might well let the man babysit now. You might well let him keep your child. Go to work. You done got buck naked, done showed him everything, every aspect, every nook and cranny, but you so concerned now. But y'all grown folks ain't nothing. But y'all grown folks ain't about. Boy, I tell you. Woo! Y'all, boy. All right, I'm a mess. Hey, Sandra, what you say? Hold on. Sandra said ain't none of that going on. I know you speaking for yourself. I get that, Sandra. But y'all know darn well. Y'all know ain't nobody done been with somebody for 4 weeks. You know it's been some skibbity pappy going. You know some skibbity pappy been going on. You done been with somebody for 4 weeks and you ain't done nothing? Come on now. You know in 4 weeks there been some skibbity pappity skibbity. Okay. Shut up. Don't get Tanika started. Let's not get Tanika started. Nah. Hey. If it's been 4 weeks, it's been 4 weeks. Maybe not, because you know what, the way I look at it, in 4 weeks, you probably all you doing is probably going to church together, and you're probably sitting down eating breakfast together, praying together. In 4 weeks, that's all you're doing in 4 weeks. You're right. 4 weeks not that. 4 weeks not that long. Yeah, you're right. You right. You don't know that person in 4 weeks. You sure right. In 4 weeks, you don't know that person. This is a whole nother topic. Woo! You're right. That's what Tommy said on Martin, wasn't it? Hey, let's get to our second topic. I want to not be able to have enough time to knock out. Are you ready for the second topic? Say ready. If you're ready for the second topic, say ready. And good morning to everybody who just now logging in. You logged in to Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. We're on every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. here in the big, beautiful city of Fordyce, Arkansas, home of the Red Bugs. That's right. We got a lot of surrounding towns watching today. So I appreciate you guys logging in. And a big shout out to our sponsors. We got Stuckey's Automotive in Fordyce, Arkansas. We got Milton Insurance Agency. We got Fordyce Muffler Shop, Marty's Body and Glass, guys. Big shout out to Stansfield Fish Market. To all our sponsors, thank you so much for being a part of the Joe Show. So let's get into it, guys. We're ready for our second topic. I need to see more readies than that. If we're ready, say ready. We got Zay says, if you're eating breakfast together, that means somebody done spent the night. I'm glad you caught that, my brother. Let's get it in. If we're ready, let's get it. I got a second topic. Here we go, guys. We're bringing the music down. Second topic says, man writes, Joe Show, I have been married for 1 year. Here is my issue, Joe. Before we got married, my husband never brought up the fact that he had been in prison. Let me read this again because I want y'all to hear this. It says, Joe, I have been married for 1 year. Here is my issue, Joe. Before we got married, my husband never brought up the fact that he had been in prison. We were sitting around with a friend of his, and all of a sudden they started talking about the time when they were in prison together. When the guy left, I asked my husband, I said, what was you locked up for? He hesitated to tell me, and then he told me manslaughter. He hit a person with his vehicle while messing with his phone, and he did 8 years. Joe, I actually want a divorce. My sister said I was taking it too far, and I need to let it go. So that's my question, Joe. Am I right to want to leave this man? She's been married 1 year to this guy. Good friend of his was around. They started talking. They started laughing. They talked about when they were locked up together. Come to find out, the man did 8-year bid on manslaughter. He said it was an accident. He hit a person. He was messing with his phone. He went to jail for 8 years. She didn't know this. All the time she dated, all the time she's been married, she just now found this out, and she won't out. Her sister's like, look, you taking this too far. You know, hey, he's a good guy. But how does she know? I know where she's coming from. Her thing is, how do I know it was about a phone? So she's wanting to know, should she stay? Should she go? What do you guys think in a situation like this? What should this woman do? Lay it in. Let's go. I see we got some fingers moving. We got Aaron said, that's between him and his God and you and yours. All right, we got Zay says, nah, you don't know about that. You can't sit there and tell me she ain't know about that. So Zay saying, you can't say you didn't know about that. You had to know about that. All right, we got Janet says, well, what else he has kept from her? It's like a lie. So Janet says, is there more lies he's kept from her? Hey, Eric says, he did his time. If he's a good man, don't lose out. He did his time. If he's a good man, don't lose out. You know? We got Miss Sydney says, I think I can't offer an opinion until I put myself in her shoes. I like that, Miss Sydney. I like that. This is tough. Definitely praying for them. All right, Sydney said, look, it's kind of hard for me to give an opinion because I can't put myself in his or her shoes. All right, we got Tanika says, see, that's why you need to do a background check. What else is he hiding? I would part like the Red Sea. So Tanika says she'll dip on it. She'll dip on him. We got Mr. X says, honestly, it wasn't like he pulled the trigger on somebody. Unfortunately enough, however, if it wasn't vehicular manslaughter, it would have been more than 8 years. That's right. You got a point, Zay. You got a point. All right, we got Cassandra says, look, woman, you should have did your research first before getting married in the first place to this man. And we have internet now. Go check it out. All right, my opinion. Let me lay it in. Find out if that's true. And I want to see some 100s if I'm right on this. I'm gonna bring it down. If I'm right on this, I need to see some hundreds. But this is what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say these few things, and I'm gonna see if y'all gonna give me 100% on it. Here we go. Find out if he's telling the truth. If he's telling the truth, and he actually hit somebody by accident, got 8 years for manslaughter, for messing with his phone, stay with the man. But if you find out that it was not that, it was something else, a shooting or something like that, then you leave the man. You get out that relationship because it's a dangerous relationship and he's not being honest. Find out if he's telling the truth and you stay. Find out if he lied and you go. I mean, that's if he's telling the truth, you stay. If he's telling the truth, you stay. If he's lying, you go. Because if he can lie about that, what else is he lying about? So if he's telling the truth, if he said, if maybe he didn't think it was a big deal because, he he hit somebody messing with his phone, guy did an 8-year bid for it, got out, went on by his business, and he's fine. And he told the truth about it, oh, you straight, stay with that dude, he good. But if you find out he was involved in a situation where he shot somebody and something like that, and he didn't tell you the truth about it, or he lied about it, the whole charge or whatever, then you go, because you're in a dangerous situation. That's my opinion. Thanks for the hundreds. We got Tanika said, no, it was a husband due diligence to her. Stop withholding information just because you want someone. Exactly. You're right. Jenny says he wasn't being honest from the jump. He already lied. I can't agree that he lied. I can't say a person is lying about something he didn't tell. Because if she asked him, had he ever been locked up, and he said no, that's a lie. If he's never talked about it and he's never brought it up, that's not a lie. He just didn't tell her something. He haven't lied to her. You find out now if he's lying to you. A person not telling you something is not lying to you. They just withholding information. I think Tanika said that. They're just withholding information. Withholding information and lying, those are two totally different things. You may choose not to tell me something, and that you choose not to tell me, it may be damaging to the relationship, but still, you didn't lie to me. Withholding information and lying is two totally different things. Just because they didn't tell you something don't mean they lied to you. They just didn't tell you. Now, when they tell you something and you find out if what they telling you is a lie, then they lied to you. If you find out what they telling you is the truth, then they just withheld that information from you. So I don't want to get that, mixed up. That's just my opinion. Some people may not feel that way, but if it never came up, he never lied to her. It ain't like she said, have you ever been locked up? No. And then she found out he have, then he lied to her. But if she never asked him, if she never discussed it with him, she's never talked to him about it, and she found out, he just never told her. That's not lying. He just never told her. That's not lying. I'm just saying, that's just, now somebody else might differ on that, but that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. Because if you never asked about it, how can he lie to you if you never asked about it? If you never asked this man, have you ever been locked up? He didn't lie to you. He just never told you about it. He just never told you about it. Not telling somebody something is not the same as lying. Especially if you don't know. If you don't know and you asking, he just didn't tell you. You never even asked him so he can even tell you yes or no. But when you found that out only through a conversation that he was having with a friend, then he told you why. I was locked up because I hit somebody messing with my phone. I did 8 years. If you find out that's untrue, then he just lied to you. Before, he just never told you. That's how I look at that. Simple as that. We got Sandra says withholding information is lying by omission. Which I get that. But he never was asked. That's just my opinion. We got Jenny says it's not right either way. He should have told her before they married. But I want you to think about this too. I know. Good morning, Michelle. I know some people will say he never told her. I was with the wrong person one night, and I got caught up, and I had to go to jail. The person I was with went to jail. I'm in the back seat with this person. We go to jail. When I met KB, I didn't think to tell her that. I didn't think to tell her that I went to jail one night. I didn't even think it was important because I didn't stay but one night. I didn't even go in the jail cell. I just sit outside of the office area and sit there and wait for somebody to come and get me. There's going to be some things that some people feel like they don't even need to bring up. And he might have done it, probably been 20 years ago since he got in trouble. He might have didn't bring it up. To him, it wasn't even important no more. So, if he intentionally held it from her, I feel like for him to talk about somebody, for him to talk with somebody about it, right in front of her, he brings it up with a friend, they laughing about it. He might have thought it wasn't no big deal no more. He might have thought it wasn't a big deal no more. He might have thought it didn't matter no more. And he like, man, oh my God, this been 20 years ago. I got in trouble. I was stupid. I was young. I didn't even think to even tell you because it wasn't important no more. Now, if you kill somebody by shooting them or something, you withhold that information. That's a little bit more intense. But he probably don't even feel like, I didn't try to do it. It was an accident. I didn't think to tell you. It wasn't no big deal. Should she believe that? I don't know. But I got to agree with you guys. If you go to jail for manslaughter, you need to share that information up front. I'm not saying that you didn't tell intentionally, but I'm just saying that may be something that might be something you may want to tell somebody, that you've been locked up in prison for 8 years, because that will determine if they want to be with you in that relationship. Let me say that again. If you've been in prison for 8 years, you may want to tell the person that you're dating that you've been in prison for 8 years, because guess what? That might determine whether or not they want to be with you or not. So I think it's good that you let them know that information up front. Can I get 100 on that? Woo! We got some comments. Hold on. Let me go up. We got Janet said, it's not right either way. He should have told her before they married. All right, Cassandra says he probably just was embarrassed, so he kept it to himself. That's a good statement. We got Glenda. Thank you, Glenda, over on YouTube. We got Janet says, you was not in jail 8 years. You was in jail for 8 years. You know that's very different. You're right. Janice, you talking about when I said I rolled it back in the car. So yeah, you're right. That is very different. Withholding information still put me in a situation to where I could never trust you. That is so dangerous to me. I agree with you. I agree with you on that, Tanika. Couple hours out front is way different than 8 years, Joe. Man, I felt like it was 8 years. Y'all can't... Me riding in the police car and staying at the jailhouse till the next morning, that was 8 years comparison. I felt like 8 years. Okay, we got... Michelle says, I got it in and on the tail end of this. However, just listening to you, Joe, I must say that if a man or a woman spends a significant time in jail, that should be disclosed. I agree. If I found out my mate went to jail and he did not tell me, it would be grounds for dismissal of our relationship. If he has that, if he hides that, what else is he hiding? That's just my opinion. Again, I came in to the end, on the end. But right, I agree with you. Because like I just said, a relationship like that, and you get married to a person and they spend a significant, and when I say a significant, okay, let's do this before I get off. I got about 5 minutes. What is considered to be a significant time in jail? How long do you call a significant time in jail? Michelle used that terminology. I want to know, what do you guys review a significant time in jail? Would you say a significant time in jail is 2 weeks, a month, a year, 2 years, 3? What do you consider to be a significant time in jail? What do you, because there's something that, that's deep, because you want to know, if you date a guy and a guy tell you he been in jail, how long of time did he have to been served before you say, I just don't want to do, I don't want to date nobody that's been going to jail. I've been in jail. I don't want to date somebody who's been locked up for a year, 2 years, 3 years. What is your time limit on that? Girl, ladies, I just want to know from the women, what is your time? Okay, we got Aaron says 3+ years. If you did 3+ years, that's a no for her. See, this is why I'm doing this, is because I want to see how we differ. People are different. So what is your time? What is your limit? You know, we got Michelle says 1 year or longer. Michelle said 1 year or longer. It's a wrap for her. Janet said anytime you go in, anytime if you went and you didn't tell me. Okay. We got Tanika says, I don't want a ADC man. All right. Arkansas Department of Corrections. She don't want a man. All right. We got Sonia Lucky says 1 year or more. All right. We got Jeff says, I'm looking at the crime, not the time. That's a good point, Jeff. I like that. I like the fact Jeff said that. He's looking at the crime, not the time. I like that, Jeff. I like the way you said that. We got Michelle says, and let me add this. I'm not saying that the woman or the man will deny the relationship even after he stayed 10+ years in jail. For me, the number one thing is tell me the truth and allow me to decide. See, I love that, because the reason why I love that so much is because that's with anything. When you start a relationship with somebody, be honest up front with that individual. If you be honest up front with that individual can make a decision based off truth and not based off of a lie. So if you tell the person that you did something, let them make a decision off of the truth of what you're telling them. So when they make that decision, they making an honest decision. Because if you tell them a lie, they making a decision based off of what you're telling them. And if it's a lie, then when they find out the truth, they gonna leave you. They're going to leave you. They're going to leave you. We got Cassandra says, anytime them handcuffs go on because it's just started a record. All right, we got Sonia. Sonia says, first of all, women think differently than men. That man probably thought she would never find out. But anytime you've been to prison should be a conversation. Find out. I'm going to go back to what Jeff said. Good comment, Sonia. I'm going to go back to what Jeff said. Sometimes you need to look at the crime, because if they got a lot of time, what that means, you definitely better look at the crime. So my answer to you, young lady, find out. Okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this topic. The topic was, remember, so we can remember what the topic was. I know I still got people writing comments, but listen, I'm going to do this topic again. I'm going to say this topic again. Remember, she been married to this man for a year. She found out he was locked up for 8 years for manslaughter. He said it was because he was messing with his phone. He hit somebody. He did 8-year bid. She want to leave him. So my answer was, find out if he's telling the truth. Find out, get paperwork, records. If he actually hit someone by accident, did 8 years, he told you the truth, then you stay. If you find out he lied to you and it's something else, then you go. That's just my opinion about it. You know, you examine a relationship. You've been with him over a year. I know you dated a while. But examine your relationship with him. If he told you the truth, still examine your relationship with him and be like, how's this relationship been with him? Have he did prison tendency things since you've been together? Have he did some things to make you feel like, okay, no wonder he did this, because he's been like, make your decision based off of what he told. He told you what he did. He said he didn't tell you because he probably didn't feel like it was no big deal, but he probably, just withheld it because he was afraid of losing you. So find out if what he's telling you currently is the truth. If what he's telling you currently is the truth, then make your decision based off of that. If what he said to you is a lie, you dip. Don't even think about it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Because if he lied to you, he already withheld it from you. You find out he's lying to you about it, you better get out of it. But you find out he's telling the truth, then you examine the relationship and decide, should you stay. Woo! This your boy Joe, Facebook Hottest Live Show. I gotta get out. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read everybody else's comments. Look, read the comments. Somebody read the comments and answer it, guys. Answer their comment. I gotta cut out of here. It's almost 8. I gotta get to work. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Peace. Peace. Joe Show out.